Taitoas. I am Gaub, King Calvin Cornelius III, King of the Khoisan Nation by birthright, legal custodian of all Khoisan land in the Republic of South Africa, as acknowledged by the courts in South Africa. On the 24th of September 2017, I seceded Khoisan land from South Africa. What is secession? In order to obtain the right to self-determination, governance from a country, one has to secede. To qualify for a successful secession, one has to have either a mandate or be a bloodline descendant from the initial royal house. As the 16th firstborn son of the royal house of the Khoisan and legal custodian of all Khoisan land, I qualify for said secession. The South African government was also one of 143 countries that signed the acknowledgement of the rights of indigenous people at the United Nations General Assembly. And with this, and as the rightful legal custodian of Khoisan land, I, as the king, seceded from South Africa on the 24th September 2017. The above facts as stated is within the legal parameters of the prescribed law. Why am I only speaking out now? One might ask. Besides the fact that mainline media is gagged and not covering our story, we will publish our plight ourselves. We as Khoisan became complacent in our 365 years of strife and hardship that we were comfortable being invisible. We are no longer invisible. The time to be seen and heard is now. What is happening now in this country is totally unacceptable, as promulgated by the BLF, EFF, and the ANC, etc. How can you take away something like land that was not yours to begin with in the first place? I have a huge dislike in bullies, and this is exactly what's happening. My people are bleeding, dying, hence, enough is enough. I am now claiming back what rightfully belongs to the First Nation indigenous people of this country, which is my people. This country, the sovereign state of Good Hope, is governed under God. And no one should bow to me. God said, I am the Lord your God and you'll have no other gods before me. I am only God's servant, but the highest servant of God on earth. I saw the plight of other minority groups and reached out my hand to them. A few accepted my invitation, and yet there are those that still want to do their own secession, not willing to give up their aspirations of white domination, thereby slapping back my hand. To all those I would say, the command of Uhuru, white genocide, as stated so often by Julius Malema of the EFF, has not been given yet. Yet being the operative word. Once we follow through with our next phase within the ambit of our successful secession, you will have to sign the oath of allegiance in order to be a citizen of this new country called the sovereign state of Good Hope. We suffered under the yoke of apartheid, now under the present government with reversed apartheid and economic apartheid. Enough is enough. I implore my people to be steadfast in the continued attacks on us in the land grab issues. Your frustration, disrespect, bitterness, vulnerability, hopelessness, sacrifice, humiliation, efforts and tears is noted. And this awoken the warrior in me. To the kings, paramount chiefs, all leaders within the various clans, it is time to reflect on self. Our people are free. You are free. I implore you as leaders, unite under the banner of the Royal House of the Khoisan. You have a home. I am well aware that other minorities are pushing the agenda for federal and confederate states. This will never happen. The principle of divide, conquer and rule is being applied. Come home for the sake of our people. When all requirements for the succession has been adhered to, and you have not yet aligned yourself to the sovereign state of Good Hope, you will be held accountable by your clan, which can potentially be embarrassing to you. My father told me as a child that that whatever you do, my son, consider the end. Because once you do it, the end is predetermined. You cannot change it. Whether it be good or bad. I am God, King Calvin Cornelius III, head of the Royal House of the Khoisan Nation. The next time you will hear from me is when I take my rightful place on the throne of the sovereignty of Good Hope. God bless you. Kamako.